First and foremost, I have the right to disagree with the president.
Okay.
And I've disagreed with the president a number of times. I've disagreed with the CBN governor a number of times. I've disagreed with people in this government a number of times. It is my right. And it is also their right to try to convince me. So there's nothing like taking back what I said. Reading the law, reading the constitution, I was convinced that a president has not got the power. At least it's not stated in the constitution that the president had the power to suspend democratic structures. And that was what I said. And I stuck to that. It is borderline irresponsible or irresponsibility for anybody to come out and say Jide took back what he said. I knew that they would do this because they assume that everybody is cowardly. But I cannot at this stage of my career say something, disagree with the president on an issue, and then come out to say, oh, I take it back, or make my position known on an issue because my position does not go along with the president's position, I will now take it back. No, that day will not come. And I've said before on this program that the day it becomes impossible for me to say the truth, God knows what to do with me. So this is not, we didn't start this job today. Some people emerged from nowhere and suddenly became popular on TV. We are not like that. We've taken risks in our life. We've fought the military. Some of our friends lost their lives. Some of us are fortunate to be alive. Some of us wrote stories that sent our editors to jail. But we are lucky to be alive. That day will not come when I, Babajide Otitoju, will have an opinion and he will be afraid to express it. And if he expresses it and it goes against the opinion of the president, he will start running from pillar to post and be looking for a way to do damage control. I do not do that. And the president knows me very well. The president has never quarreled with me over any comment that I made that may not tally with his own comments. I can recall occasions when I said some things that the president was not happy about before he became president, and he held my hand. We met at an occasion, he held my hand and said, who told you that this is this, this is this? And I said, I sent people there to do the investigation. That investigation that I'm talking about was in respect of Benue State. The president was not happy with what we did, and he complained to me. But he's not a petty person who will now say, oh, because I do not agree with what Jide said, then he will now tell them, oh, find a way to get Jide out of the company. If those people, if that is the way they are, this president is not like that. And this won't be the last time that I will even have opinion that will not tally with his. I can make that commitment that if I see anything that the president, that constitutes the truth, I will say it. The only thing I said yesterday that some people have interpreted in an illiterate fashion is that some lawyer called me and said that the 1961-62 emergency law was not repealed by an act of parliament, and that because it was simply omitted from the laws of the federation, there is a particular case that was decided, and he cited an authority, Ibidapo versus Lufthansa Airlines, whereby a law that had been brushed aside, not listed in the laws of the federation, the law that they felt was no longer active, was used to decide a case. I'm a knowledge hunter. I call judges before debating issues that have to do with the judiciary. I call judges. I call big lawyers. Some of the biggest judges in our country, I used to call them. Justice Salami, president of the Court of Appeal, I used to ask for his opinion. So when I talk with finality on legal matters, it is because I have spoken with the best in our country. That's how I made a name for myself. And no TV station in Nigeria, no TV station can rubbish the name that I've made. I was forged in the fire of qualitative journalism. I was trained by the best. And some of the people at the station where they tried to, where they openly lied against me, some of the best in that station passed through me. So this is the fact. Some of the best in that station passed through me. Yes. So